Makov
said what he thought, and ironically I was supposed to...
implying the crisis may yet be brought to a peaceful resolution. Pro-Iraqi protests continue in the West Bank. Trigger wider conflict. Palestinian militants from Hamas have warned they will launch attacks on Israeli targets if the US does strike Iraq. Robert Moore, ITN.
In the last few minutes, Sinn Féin has asked for an adjournment of the latest round of Northern Ireland peace talks so they can seek legal advice. Sinn Féin have warned that exclusion would be calamitous for the peace process. Police in Kenya are questioning 4 men over the death of the British tourist at a safari park after a dragnet operation of the entire area. Roy Chivers was stabbed at the Aberdare Country Club on Sunday while on holiday with his wife. And people working in the criminal justice system have been told they must declare whether they're Freemasons or face being forced to do so. The Home Secretary, Jack Straw, says the government will set up a compulsory register if the voluntary system doesn't work. Finally, 25 years since they were first launched, the Wombles are coming back. Uncle Bulgaria, Toba Mori and the rest are to become ITV's latest children's stars. The new updated Wombles will have a Wom-copter and a Wom-fax, but they'll still live on Wimbledon Common. Back to more serious matters. The situation in the Gulf is moving fast, with that statement by the Iraqi foreign minister expected any moment. We'll have the latest on that on the early evening news. Also, England are poised for victory in the third test in Port of Spain. We'll have the latest at 5:40.
Good afternoon, welcome to the news from Calendar. Mining communities around the region have been given fresh heart today with the news of a series of regeneration programmes expected to create 2,000 jobs in West and South Yorkshire. The news comes on the day the government held the first public meeting in Yorkshire of the Coalfield Task Force, an initiative intended to find new ways of rejuvenating old mining areas.
The largest of the projects is a huge new retail park on the outskirts of Castleford. The site off the M62 has laid dormant since Glasshouten Colliery closed in the 80s. The pit once employed 3,000 men. Its closure devastated the local community. Freeport Leisure is one of the companies developing the site. It runs a similar shopping village in Hornsey in East Yorkshire. Meanwhile, in another development, grants worth more than £750,000 are being pumped into job creation projects in mining communities near Leeds and Doncaster. The money will go towards reclaiming land and setting up community projects.
Detectives hunting the killer of a car dealer from Keighley in West Yorkshire say his body was found probably only an hour after he was beaten to death. Mark Hitman's body was discovered in Shelf near Halifax. Detectives have revealed he was last seen alive and well just over an hour before he was found by chance by a taxi driver. His burnt-out car was found 15 miles away at Windy Hill near to the M62. Detectives are now carrying out a fingertip search of that area.
Why did Mark go to that area? Who did he meet? We feel that whoever has committed...
I'm sorry, we seem to have lost that. Please do tune in for Calendar tonight and we will hear what the detectives have to say on that murder investigation. Part of the M62 remains closed this afternoon after a crash caused tailbacks in West Yorkshire of up to 16 miles. The accident happened on the westbound carriageway on the Lancashire-Yorkshire border. No one was seriously injured, but traffic is likely to remain heavy for the rest of the afternoon. Council taxpayers across South Yorkshire are still waiting to find out whether the government's going to pick up the bill for building Sheffield's Supertram. The 4 councils which make up South Yorkshire appealed for help after failing to force the government to pay the outstanding debt. It stands at £115 million. Council taxpayers could have to fork out an extra £40 a year or have services cut. For more details on all those stories on Calendar at 5 to 6 tonight. Also on the programme, it's frying time as our Alan Hardwick goes in search of the perfect chip. It's actually National Chip Week and Alan aims to bag the best in the region. So join him and Mike and me on Calendar tonight. Until then, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
This week on The Question Is, Richard Whiteley meets Lord Rix of Whitehall.
So I had to kiss Sam Furbank, and after about 30 seconds it was turning into a bit of an orgy. Elspeth by now had been steamed in, down 90 steps, with her dress unzipped still.
But behind the laughter lies a personal tragedy.
People like me with daughters as disabled as our daughter is, you can't really describe her as learning disabled.
Brian Ricks on The Question Is, Thursday at 11:15 on Yorkshire.
Centre Parks, where you take your body to free your mind. For a brochure, call 0990 200 200.
The world is rotating at over 1,000 miles per hour. In your lifetime, you'll travel over 650 million miles. It's a long journey, so travel light. Toffee Crisp. Delicious milk chocolate and caramel with a light, crispy centre that won't slow you down. So you can travel light.
Greetings, or in other words, good afternoon. Welcome to Tuesday's CITV. Tatty Bogle's in for a birthday surprise today. But first, it's Potamus Park.
I'm looking for pots of hippo fun. There it is.
Potamus Park is sponsored by Hippo Fromage Frais.
The sun's shining down on Potamus Park.
And Herbie's got time on his hands. And so he's decided to water the plants. But Hippie has got other plans.
Herbie, look what I've just found in the paper. Listen, this Saturday night at the town hall, a grand dancing competition with prizes for the best dancers. Oh, Herbie, this is just what we've been waiting for.
Is it?
Well, of course it is. It's a chance to show everybody how good we are at dancing.
But we aren't good at dancing.
Of course we are. Well, I am anyway. Now, come on, we must practice.
Oh.
Right, now, you turn this way, and I'll go like this.
Here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Herbie, not that way. Oh, Herbie, this is hopeless. What are you doing with that hosepipe?
I'm trying to water the garden.
But we're all tangled up in it now. Oh, got to guess. How nice to see you. You couldn't give us a hand, could you? We're in a bit of a muddle.
Here, mind out, my got to guess. Here, here.
I say, what are you doing?
It's a long story, Ticker, but we're going in for a dancing competition.
Well, I don't think we stand much chance of winning.
Got to guess.
Ready?
Bug you.
Oh, that's not fair. You found me too quick.
It's not my fault if you always hide in the same place.
Well, there aren't any good places to hide in here.
Well, let's play something else then.
Like what?
Let's play musical chairs.
We haven't got any chairs. I know. Let's play jumping up and down on the bed.
Yeah, good idea.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Forward and back. That's right. What are those children doing up there? Go and have a word with them, Herbie, before they bring the ceiling down. How I'm supposed to practice with all this noise going on, I really don't know.
Boing, boing.
Children, stop that.
Oh.
I've told you before, beds are for sleeping in, not jumping up and down, or you'll spoil them.
Oh.
Anyway, your mother's trying to practice her dancing, and the noise is putting her off.
Can we come and watch then?
Well, of course you can.
Is she any good?
Oh, I should say so. Wouldn't be surprised if we don't win.
Oh. Come on, Hazel. Let's go and have a look.
Yes!
Boing, boing. I must say, Hippie, I never knew you were so good at dancing. Where did you learn?
Oh, I just sort of picked it up. I used to do a lot of dancing when I was younger.
We've come to watch you dancing, Mum. Come on, show us what you can do.
Yes, come on, Mum, show us. How can I dance with all you lot in here? There's not enough room. Well, can we come and watch you tonight at the town hall? No, I'm afraid it's not for little ones.
Aww.
But we'll tell you all about it when we get back.
Well, who's going to look after us when you're away?
Got to guess has very kindly offered to babysit.
And we won't be gone long anyway. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it, children? I wish we could come and watch. I tell you what, you go and sit in the garden and I'll show you how it's going to be.
Let's tell the moles.
Hello, Mindy. Hello, Mo. Are you busy?
Oh, well, we were just about to go burrowing. Why, is it something important?
Yes. Mum's going in for a dancing competition, but she's doing a special show for us first.
Oh, a special dancing show, eh, Mo? Sounds lovely. Yes, Mindy. But what about the burrowing? Oh, burrowing can wait, Mo. You're right, Mindy. Yes, don't start without us. We're on our way. Oh, what?
Come on, Mum and Dad. Everybody's here. Show us what you're going to do.
Yes!
As I glide across the floor, as graceful as can be, I know that everybody will have their eyes on me. Each movement is so dainty and every step so sure. Everyone will cheer me as I glide across the floor. My ball gown is so pretty, each sequin sewn by me. And a bigger, brighter, wider smile you will never, ever see. The way I spin and turn will have them calling out for more. How I wish that you could be there as I glide across the floor.
Who's that handsome fellow who's dancing at her side? He looks so proud and charming as across the floor they glide. Such a perfect couple have never waltzed before. Everyone is clapping as they glide across the floor. Glide across the floor. Glide across the floor. Everyone is clapping as you glide across the floor.
And when our music ends, the applause becomes a roar.
Bravo!
Please shower us with flowers as we head towards the door.
Pausing in the spotlight to hear them shout encore.
We'll turn and leave the ballroom with a glide across the floor. Glide across the floor. Glide across the floor. You'll turn and leave the ballroom with a glide across the floor.
Bravo, bravo, hooray, hooray. Wonderful dancing. Oh, I wish we could enter the competition, Mo.
Well, perhaps you can. Let's see what it says in the advert. Let me see, here we are. Grand dancing competition. And, oh no.
What? No moles?
Worse than that, no competition. It was last week.
But you said it was this Saturday.
I thought it was, but this is last week's paper, so we've missed it.
Oh. Never mind, Mum. Why don't we have our own dancing competition? Then everyone can take part.
Good idea. And the prize can be a slap-up tea. That way, everybody wins.
Well, we'll be back at this potty park on Thursday, but tomorrow at 3:30 we'll be playing shop with Tilly, Tom and Tiny.
Hip, hip, hippo!
For pots of wholesome fun.
I am a great wizard. I'm superlatively wonderful. A wizard of wizards.
And she's coming out to play next. How many tots can you see? Is it 1? Is it 2? Or even 3? You can see them all on Wednesdays at 3:30 on CITV.
Foil-sealed fresher cuts from Pedigree Chum. A whole new language of meat for dogs.
What was that? What was that? The blobs are making a big splash every Wednesday, 20 to 4 CITV.
Who is this cool cloud carrot customer?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Kipper.
There you are.
Hey, take it easy, puppy. But don't stay in dreamland too long, baby. You're back on CITV soon.
The return of Kipper. Keep a lookout, especially now, because here comes Wiz.